Hey you guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about 5 ways that you can choose to eat healthy even when you're eating on the go. So stick around. Hey you guys, and welcome back. A huge welcome to those of you that may be new here. I am Deena and you have landed at DeeVine Health, and on this channel I give you lots of tips and tricks to help you maintain a healthy lifestyle, whether it's through exercise, even rest, or through your food choices. We talk about all of that here on this channel, and today I want to talk to you about 5 ways that you can actually eat healthy when you're on the go. So I hope that you will consider subscribing and sticking around a while. Well, most of you have figured it out by now, my friends. If you've been following this channel or over on the vlog channel for a while, then you guys know how often we have to eat out. We are busy people. We have 2 grown children who are involved in different activities. We're involved in a lot of activities with our church, and that requires us to be on the road a lot. And one of the common questions that comes to us is how we can choose to eat healthy even when we're on the go. Sometimes it's a matter of having willpower to bypass those unhealthy, junky, fried, high-fat, high-sugary foods when you're out and about. But today I'm going to give you 5 little tips that can help you begin making better choices even when you have to eat out. And that is even including in fast food restaurants, because we all know sometimes it's easy to make the better choices at a nice sit-down, fine dining establishment. But did you know that fast food and casual dining offers many healthy options as well? So let's jump right on in. Tip number 1 is the most obvious choice of all of them, but when you're at a restaurant and you're eating on the go, choose water. Did you know you really don't have to get that carbonated beverage or that sugary lemonade, as delicious as it may be? You really can choose to get water. Most restaurants do offer free water with your meal, by the way. And if you don't really like the taste of the water that comes out of their tap, just about every restaurant, fast food restaurants included, now offer bottled water. So tip number 1, make the better choice by drinking water. Tip number 2 is to get the grilled meats. Did you know that even most fast food places like McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's offer grilled options? Yes, they absolutely do. So get the grilled chicken instead of that fried chicken sandwich, or even instead of that hamburger. Now I know many of you may be on a keto diet where you're eating a lot of high fat and you actually like to incorporate the ground beef into your meals, and if you're going to do that, that's all fine and well. Just remove that bun. Leave off the breading off of those sandwiches. You can order it without the bun, or if you just order the sandwich as it comes, remove the bun before you start eating. Don't go for whole wheat options, because actually whole wheat buns are just as bad for you as those white buns. So leave the bun off and go for those grilled options. You're going to save some calories. You're going to save all of that saturated trans fat, and you're going to be a lot healthier if you do. Tip number 3 is skip the potatoes and the French fries. I know, it's hard to do because, let's face it, McDonald's French fries are so good when they're fresh, and they're awful tempting. But did you know that most of your fast food places add sugar to those French fries, and that's one of the reasons why they are so addictive? And let's face it, a high carb diet is really not optimal for us anyway if we're trying to maintain our weight or lose weight. So skip the potatoes and instead go for side salad options. Just about every restaurant nowadays, including your favorite fast food places, have those side salads, and that is a much better choice than getting those potatoes. Tip number 4, speaking of those salads, is to ask for your salad dressing on the side. Now, obviously at fast food places, that's easy to do because your dressing is going to come to you in the little packets. But even whenever you're at a fine dining establishment, ask for your dressing on the side. And the same can go for if you're getting sweet potatoes. Instead of getting the butter and the brown sugar and the cinnamon all on top of the potato, ask for all of that on the side. They're happy to do that for you, and you can control how much fat and calories you're putting on those salads by controlling your own portions. So tip number 4 is to ask for that dressing on the side. Tip number 5 is share a meal. Now, yes, share a meal. Now, I know right away many of you are probably thinking, no way, not sharing. But did you know that the average portion size at most restaurants is way too large for what you should be consuming in one meal anyway? Instead of having that 6-ounce Outback special, order your 6-ounce, but then split it in half with someone whom you're eating with, because 3 ounces is about optimal anyway for any one given meal. 3 ounces of that protein. So 3 ounces of meat usually looks about the size of a deck of playing cards. It's kind of a good visual to go by. That right there lets you know that most of the meat that we're served in restaurants is way too large. Now, you may not want to share the vegetables, because obviously the vegetables are good for you. That fresh steamed broccoli, some corn on the cob, or those sweet potatoes, those type of things are good for you. So just split the entree and then order an extra side of broccoli for the person that you're sharing with, or order an extra sweet potato. You can do that. Just make sure that you leave all the butter on the side. And as a matter of fact, you can even ask them in your steamed broccoli to bring you some that is without the butter. Most places now do have vegan options where they will bring you those fresh steamed vegetables without any added butter. But learn to share those meals, because you don't need all that overabundance in one sitting anyway. There are my top 5 tips for eating healthy when you're eating out. Yes, there's many more tips that we could go over, a lot of other things that you can do, but if you will start with these 5 right here, this will get you a good little boost to making healthier choices when you have to eat out. Because trust me, coming from somebody who has to eat out quite a bit, there really are some healthier options out there that's going to help your overall health. It's going to help you either maintain or even lose some unwanted pounds, and you're just going to feel better overall. So don't be afraid of eating out. Don't feel like it's going to sabotage your diet. Just make the better choice. I want to thank you so much for sitting here with me a few minutes today, and I want to remind you, it really is possible to walk in DeeVine Health. I'll see you soon in the next video.